Hi everyone, it's Template Thursday. I'm Virginia Killmore and welcome to my studio. The stamp sets we're going to use for this lovely card today were all free. I got them through Celebration and I'll tell you how you can get free stamps today too. So let's get started. So this card, I used two sets, both were free. I love the lettering on this card, this stamp set. It's called Heal Your Heart. Let me pull out so you can see a little bit better. It's one of the freebies that you can get. It's called Heal Your Heart. The script on this is just gorgeous. You can use it for so many different things. And for every $50 you spend in Stampin' Up! Merchandise, you get to choose a free stamp set. If you haven't seen the Celebration catalog, this is what it looks like. It's just jam-packed full of great stuff, and you literally have till the end of this month to get some of these for free. And then the other one I use is Corner Bouquet. I just love this set. I thought right from the beginning I knew I was going to like it, and I used it in an interesting way, so it'll be fun to share it with you, how I used it. This is the template what we're working with, and these are designs that you can get online to get your creative juices going. Often it's hard to get started figuring out how you want to lay out a card, and these really help guide me, so I use them all the time. As always, all my supplies are listed here, plus I also copy and paste them into the information of the card that I'm working on, and I always have a hostess code for you to share. That always helps someone who's having a workshop this month, and if you're interested in a workshop, just let me know. So to get started, we are just going to put together our cardstock that I have here. And I notice I never cut this piece, but we'll do that relatively quickly. So I'm going to glue this down, and then I'm going to put my ribbon on here. So start out by just gluing this piece down. And this is Dandy Garden Designer Series paper. I love this paper. It's so pretty. I bought the whole suite when I got it. The suite is a little bit more expensive than a bundle, but you get everything that goes with it. And I'm just trying to find it so I can show it to you. Oh, here it is. Look at all the different papers that you get with it. This is the one that I'm using, but all of these are one on one side and one on the other. So these two, one will be on one side. So it's nice because you can sort of, if you love blue, all the blues are on different color backgrounds. And then these are all the colors that go with it. So that's a really pretty paper. They are 6 by 6, so you get a lot of variety. You get a lot more choices as to what you can use. And I'm going to do my bow a little different, because usually I just tie a knot. I know you're used to seeing that, but I am going to put ribbon on the back here. You can also use glue dots if you like that. And then I'm going to tie my bow on after I get my piece of cardstock on there. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Get some glue. And set that aside while we work on the front of our card, because that's all we need. And I'll put a little weight on it. I always like to put a punch or something on it. So I guess I forgot to cut my cardstock, and I didn't notice it until we got started, so you're going to have to bear with me while I cut a piece of cardstock. But it's always good to watch someone cut something, because sometimes you learn stuff. So this piece is a square that's 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So it's basic white. And I'm just going to take and slice that and set that aside in 3 3/4. There, that didn't take too long. I pride myself on being prepared so you don't have to spend a lot of time watching what I'm doing, but every once in a while I forget. So I am going to take the Corner Bouquet stamp. See that right there? I'm going to ink it up really well. Make sure it's well inked. And then I'm just going to lay it on there and just leave it sit for a second. Everything else is going to be done in Blackberry Bliss. So I can put that away and I can start taking out my other colors. I'm going to do the sentiment first because I always like to set that, but I'm really making sure that the Pear Pizzazz gets on there. Now I noticed I missed a little something there, but I'll fix that because I'm really excited about this little technique. So this stamp says we're in this together. I think this is a good time for that kind of a term. There you go. There's the sentiment. Beautiful, beautiful sentiments. Now, to make the flowers, I just took this little flower that comes with it and stamped over the flowers that are right here. Isn't that pretty smart? Pretty proud of myself. I didn't come up with it. I saw it online. I have to be honest. Now, this is the one that's the hardest because it's such a big flower. But if I keep stamping it, see how it looks like a big flower? So I solved the problem right there. I don't need one more, but I can't help myself. Okay, and then I took these little dots from Enjoy the Moment. Oh, actually it isn't from that. I don't know where I got that. I'll have to look that up. So I lied, actually. I didn't. This one came from another stamp set, but I have so many of these. I love them. Just to add a little bit more, I don't know, delicateness to the card. There, I think that's enough. I overdo everything, but isn't that pretty? So simple, so easy, and very quickly done. I am going to dimensional this just so that I can have it sort of stand out a little bit more. And I like to use my corner pieces for right in the middle, just because I have all these extra pieces, why not use them? Where's my pokey tool when I need it? There we go. I like taking them off like this because they all stay together, and then I throw them all in the trash at the same time. Then I'm not walking around with them glued to me, which always makes people laugh. Or they're showing up in places I don't want them to. Look at how pretty that is. This set's such a beautiful set. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just tie a bow. So I am going to take my ribbon. I always like to do it and then cut it, because if I need more ribbon I can always get more, but if I have too little I can't go back. So I'm going to tie my bow. I know you're shocked because I'm not using my bow easy. I made bows for a living for years, so I have no problem making bows. I make them all the time. In fact, if you come to one of my classes in my studio, a lot of times I'll have them made up for you before you get here. Hi everyone. Apparently the video went off, so I thought it would be important to just show you what I did. I finished froofing the bow, and then I added pearls. Those were the only things that I had forgotten to do, so I thought that you would get to at least see that. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow. It'll be Fast Card Friday. Thanks again.